Hi loves, in this video I'm going over how to update the Sims 4 game when you have mods, and I'm also going over how to update the Wicked Whims mod pretty much when you have an update as well. So you're getting a little bit of both, so if you're on a time crunch, please just fast forward. Alright, so this is a Simplicity Sim Shop. You guys can get ebooks here to help you with your mods. I also have a mods course. You guys can check that out and see if that's helpful for you as well. Let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do if you're brand new to mods is you want to make sure that your EA app is set to have the automatic updates turned off. The way you do that is you can search the EA app if it is not already on your desktop, and it should pop up. When you're here, it's going to bring you to the home page, and you'll see these three lines in the top left corner. Select those. Once you do that, select the settings, and then go ahead and select the application button. When you first go into your settings, this is what it's going to look like. These are all going to be turned blue. What you want to do is turn them off, okay? That way you are having control over the update that's required, and it does not mess up your game. The reason why that is important to turn off automatic updates is because if you don't, and you leave your mods folder inside, it's going to cause your game issues. And so either it won't load the game properly, it can make your Sims look crazy. So it's just best to have that turned off, so when you're ready to play the game, you can update it yourself. Once you do that, click on The Sims 4, and it is going to show you that it needs an update. So minimize the screen when you do this, and then head over to your File Explorer. This is important because when you are in your File Explorer, you're going to go into your Documents folder, then your Electronic Arts, and then your Sims 4. Once you're in your Sims 4 folder, you're going to see your Mods folder. This is what you are going to take out and put on your desktop. You guys are probably seeing Mods 2 here. This is just because my game regenerated another Mods folder, and I had a mod in there that I wanted to keep, so I kept it on my desktop, okay? But when you guys are updating, take your mods folder out and put it on your desktop, okay? After you are done with that, you can exit the folder, and then we're going to go ahead and go into the game. So we're going to load up the EA app, and we're going to update the game. At this point, your game is safe because you are choosing to update the game without your mods folder inside. Once it's updated, it's going to say update complete at the bottom left corner. Once that happens, it is time to go ahead and put your game in play mode. You have to do this because if you don't load the game, it kind of defeats the purpose of you taking the mods folder out. So let's load up the game. Alrighty, once you're in, you can check the game options just to see if the settings for your CC is enabled. Sometimes they do turn off during updates, so I typically like to check to make sure that everything's okay. Once you do that, go ahead and load in your game. Hey, once you load in your game, go ahead and exit the game. You can choose to save it. It's entirely your choice. The point of the matter is you had to load up the game. Once you do that, you are going to go ahead and put your mods folder back inside. Now, the reason I do this is because I have better exceptions installed. If you guys do not know what better exceptions is, we can definitely go over that. But it is a mod that basically lets you know what mods in your mods folder are broken. So we're going to get the file. We're going to go to Documents after clicking File Explorer. Then we're going to click on the Electronic Arts folder and then the Sims 4 folder. Once we're here, you will see that there was a mods folder that was generated. Okay, it has a resource CFG inside. Every time that you load up the Sims 4 game and there is not a mods folder inside, it is going to generate one for you. So that's just a little brief information that I want you guys to know. I'm going to delete that mods folder because I have my own. I'm putting it back in there, and as you can see, these are all my mods. Now, as long as you have better exceptions installed, when you log back into the game, okay, Twisted Mexi is going to let us know what is broken, okay? So now that I have the mods back inside, let's go check and see what's broken. So once you put your mods folder back inside, you're going to go ahead and click Resume the game. Alrighty, once you click Resume Game, you will get this little message that say, oh, looks like there's a patch day. Patch day means that there's an update with Sims 4, okay? So it asks you, would you like to see what's compatible and what's not? You'll say yes, please. And then it will say open web browser. And then this little thing will pop up. and then you can check and see all of the mods that need to be taken out. Now, the thing is, when there's updates, you are waiting on the mod creator to update their individual mod. So when you load up this little thingamabob here, it tells you what mods need to be updated. It is not your fault if you try to install a new version of a mod and it still doesn't work. Sometimes there's really hard updates and the mod creators have to fix stuff and then fix it again and then fix it again, and then it will be ready. Okay. It's not your fault if you go to that creator's website and they still have not updated it. These are not your fault. There's nothing you can do about that. If it is not updated, you're not going to be able to play the mod. It's just as simple as that. So everything you see that says show tuning, these things need to be taken out of the folder and reinstalled. Okay. So like private practice, for example, I would need to go back to their website, see if there's been a recent update. How you know is by looking at the date of the mod that is needing to be updated. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys what that means because we're going to go to Wicked Whims. Wicked Whims also tells you if you're running an old version. And I love that because all you got to do is click this button right here and it takes you straight to Wicked Whims so you can reinstall. Okay. So right now what we're going to do is press enter and then we're going to click download. This right here is the most important part. Just like any other mod, they're going to tell you if it recently had an update. Now, if this said June 24th, I would have known it's not updated. But the fact that it says July 24th and it's July 27th as I'm filming this, it's updated. So how do you handle that situation? You exit your Sims 4 game. We're going to click close. Boom, boom, boom. All the notifications on the right. Awesome. So once you have figured out what's broken, you're going to exit the game. And now this is when you go back to your File Explorer icon. You go into your documents, then your EA, then your Sims 4, and then your mods. Okay. Now I need to delete Wicked Whims. So you get the Wicked Whims mod, delete it, throw it in the trash if you have Mac. Okay. Once that's deleted, we need to go ahead and re-download. So I'm going to download this real quick. If you guys don't know how to download Wicked Whims, please go to my other Wicked Whim videos. They will show you how to install. So I'm going to download this real quick and I'm going to show you guys how to basically update your Wicked Whims. Once you're here, you're going to see Wicked Whims download for July 24th. Click on that. And then once you click download, it's going to say, you know, hey, what do you want to save it as? And that's what I wanted to save it as. Do not click July 19th. Click the latest version. Okay. And do not download both of them. Once you download Wicked Whims, open the zip file and do show in folder. Okay. We're going to right click and we're going to extract it. If you have a Mac, you just double click. Once it's extracted, it's going to look like this. Please make sure that you take the Wicked Whims mod folder out and put it in your mods folder. So what that means is you do not get this folder right here and drag it into your mods folder. So when you go to the bottom, you want to make sure you access your mods folder, which I already had open. You get there by clicking on documents, then EA, then Sims 4. This folder, if you do this, I'm going to show you guys what happens. So once you go into the game, it's going to say something like this. If you do what I just did, do not put the whole entire folder in there the way I just did. Because if you do, this is what's going to pop up. Okay. It's going to let you know that the script file was not loaded. Okay. And that the mod won't work. They're going to say that it's missing or it cannot be loaded, when reality, it's not working because you put too many folders in the freaking mods folder. That's why it's not working. Okay. You're going to see something like this. If you have better exceptions, it's letting you know something's broken. I have a whole lot of other mods that are broken, but I'm just showing you guys what's going to pop up when you do the exception wrong. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and exit the game. And I'm going to show you guys how to properly put the folder in the mods folder. Okay. So we're going to head over back to the mods. So you guys remember how we did that. If you don't, please go to the beginning of the video. We're going to get the Wicked Whims folder, right? And we're just going to delete it. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and leave that mods folder open and go to the bottom of the screen and click File Explorer. We're going to access the download, which was a zip file of the Wicked Whims mod. Now we are going to right click and we are going to click Extract. Okay. Here is the Wicked Whims mods folder that needs to be properly installed. This is all you should see, is the TS4 script in the tuning package. Okay. Now, when you put it in here, this is what you should see. If you see this, you did it wrong. Okay? Now, your mod should be working just fine. You should not be getting any error messages or anything if you did what I just did. Make sure that your game option settings are set the way they are supposed to be, and you won't get any error messages. Make sure that you have the tuning package and the script 4 package in your mods folder. If you only have one file, I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. If you go into your Wicked Whims folder and you only see this, or you only see this, and you don't see them together, that means that something is blocking your download from happening. So what that means is you need to go get a extractor file on your computer. If you have Windows, I recommend WinRAR. No, you don't have to pay for it. There's a free trial version you can use. If you're Mac users, I recommend Unzip. I think it's WinZip, sorry. WinZip, okay? Point of the matter being, you need both of these in order for the mod to work. So if you go into your mods folder and you don't see these, they're not going to work, okay? They need each other. They both need to be in the folder. Another thing I want to remind you guys, make sure you have the resource CFG. If you accidentally deleted it or whatever, make sure you find that. Also, another problem people have with Wicked Whims is sometimes, not all the time, people have two mods folders. That happens for numerous reasons. But say that's the case and you accidentally put your mods folder, the mod you just downloaded in another mods folder and it doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work because it's in another mods folder. You're only supposed to have one. Okay. If you need to load up the game and let it generate another mods folder, do that. Okay. But I made this as a 2-in-1 video. So if it was helpful, let me know in the comment section below. This was recommended. Someone wanted to know how to fix the Wicked Whim exceptions message. So if this wasn't helpful, tell me why. And I hope that you guys can benefit from this, because I know a lot of us make mistakes sometimes, and don't beat yourself up because of that. Like, if the Wicked Whims game doesn't work, there's nothing you can do about that. The creator has to update the mod. It's plain and simple. Alright? Don't beat yourself up because somebody has to do something on their end. You can't control everything. But if this was helpful, please let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, sub to the channel, and thank you guys for watching.